Hey, what's up, you wonderful people? Welcome back to some more of the failure that is, well, me. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and let me not bore you any further, so let's just get into the video.
Ever since I heard this theory, I cannot get it out of my mind. Men marry the woman in front of them at the time they are ready to get married. Let's talk about it. So I was scrolling through TikTok one day, as we all do, and I came across this photographer. She's obviously been at a lot of weddings, and she observed that the men were marrying the woman in front of them at the time that they were ready to get married, implying that that wasn't necessarily that man's soulmate or that man's love of his life. It was just the girl he was dating at the time he was ready to get married and settle down. Like, when you decide, especially a man, when a man decides that he is financially and emotionally ready for marriage and ready to settle down and ready to start a family, he takes a way different approach to dating. That part in his brain of like, oh, there's another girl out there, shuts off. Because now his focus is on marriage. It's not in finding the next best thing. Are y'all following? Like, do you agree? Do you disagree? I need to know.
No, what you need to do is stop talking about men like you have any idea what you're talking about. And I knew I should have stopped listening after she said, let's talk about it, but at this point it's like an addiction. I know it's gonna be something so dumb that's gonna make me laugh and hurt my brain at the same time. I understand you want to be part of a collective, you want to be part of a cult so bad, but we don't. We are our own individual. We are unique in our own way. The only part that's true is men will marry the girl in front of him at that point, at that time, when whoever is performing that ceremony is asking, do you, John, take Jane? But that's it. We marry exactly who we want to marry, and it doesn't matter how long it's gonna take us to find the right one. We don't have a biological clock. We're in no hurry to get married. We usually don't brag about our wedding day, about the wedding ring, or about whatever we wore that day because it doesn't matter. And especially for those men that you're talking about, the ones that got their life in order, the ones that are financially stable, they are absolutely the most pickier ones. Here's a proof if you needed another reason. If we did marry the one that was just in front of us for no other reason, how come so many of you are still single?
Guys, pay attention. I am about to restore your faith in humanity. I'm going to skip the part where the girl hit me up because this is actually what really matters. I hit up her man and I said, hey. He said, you look familiar. Do we know each other? And I thought, I might have this guy. And I said, I don't think so, but maybe you can see into the future. He was already over my crap and said, that's actually a good line. Whatever you're selling, I'll donate $20. Hit me up with your Venmo. And I said, I'm actually not selling anything at all. You came across my suggested and I find myself really attracted to you. So I thought I'd say hi. And he just thumbs up me. About a half hour later, I realized I wasn't getting anywhere with this guy, so I hit him up again. And I said, so what are you up to tonight? And this is my favorite response from a man thus far. He said, listen, Madeline, you actually did look familiar to me, which is why I responded, but I'm happily in a relationship and she would not appreciate this conversation continuing. Have a good night. And that's how you do it. Some people actually do pass.
Yeah, blah blah, not all men cheat, blah blah. Yeah, we know, there are good men out there. Even the studies show that only 30% of men cheat. But if that's what restores your faith in humanity, sure, you go ahead, alright.
I'm going to tell you how much of a happy loner that I am, okay? So, I just finished gym, I'm about to go have a shower, put the aircon on, I'm about to go make my favourite sandwich, and I'm going to turn the TV on, and I'm going to get my laptop, and because I work for myself, I'm going to work on my laptop while I watch my favourite show and eat my favourite sandwich in the aircon after a shower, all by myself, and I cannot wait. That is like the most thrilling thing to me, is being alone and doing my own thing.
Spoiler alert, she's happy. She also got fired from McDonald's when she was 18, after working there for ages.
Why I got fired from McDonald's? So I was 18 years old and I had been working at McDonald's for like ages, like years.
She's probably the only girl that ever got fired from McDonald's. I didn't even knew McDonald's fires people. But yeah, she got fired for posting an unsolicited picture somewhere and her manager saw that picture. I wonder when she says she's working for herself on her laptop, what type of career she has.
I'm not going to gatekeep any longer. Here's how to get princess treatment from any guy. Well, the guy that likes you, because This is not going to work on every man. They're just not capable, and you don't need to be with those men. But that's not the point. Number one tip is to not be easily impressed. Like, act like, you know, what they do for you is like your norm. So then they want to go above and beyond, and they're competitive. Like, they want to do more than your ex, than the next guy. If they're trying to win you over, they will do the most. But like, you set the standard. Like, people will be like, how do I get a guy to, how do you like ask for that? How do you even, it means to know what type of woman you are to reach the level that you'll be satisfied. The bar is like, is below. It is literally in hell, and it's your own fault. I'm sorry.
Ah, the princess treatment. Whoever is kissing these frogs really need to stop. This is tip number one, what she said. Isn't it a rule or something whenever you're making a list, that list should have more than 1 point? Everyone needs to know what type of woman you are? Well, we all do now. But since we couldn't make it to tip number 2, let me do that for you. Bestie, when you make your 12 wishes at midnight, make sure you exclude that man from 2023. Okay, fair enough. But why exactly 12 wishes? And you do that every midnight? Or better yet, why so bitter? Did every man you wanted knew exactly what type of woman you are?
Something I learned in 2022 is that if they have a hard time loving themselves, they're gonna have a hard time loving you.
Yeah, sure, okay, but I thought I should love you first and put you first. Yeah, whatever. I just listened to this.
Okay, story time. The first time I did a love spell as a baby witch, and it literally immediately worked. My little disclaimer about love spells is that they work.
So unfortunately, everything coming after this kind of makes sense in comparison.
Okay, you see all those posts where it's like, oh my god, when he's 28 and not looking for a serious relationship. Okay, that's fine. You know, he's 28, he's got some to figure out. All good. Take your time. What is not good is when they start going on dating apps and like projecting that and like, oh, I just want something casual. Like, I just want to hook up with you like literally tomorrow. Like, stop that. Go to therapy first. Thank you. You don't need to want something serious, but like, keep it off Hinge. Thanks.
No, but you're still welcome. I'm not even on a dating app and I still don't care. I'm still gonna do whatever I want to do. I understand you must be the queen of dating apps, but I still don't care. And if I'm ever gonna be on Hinge, it's gonna be for 2 reasons. First, just because of you, because I know it upsets you. And the second reason is something I learned just earlier is I have too much love to give. I love myself first, and I'm gonna be on Hinge to spread the love.
So today was a life changer for me. After 2 years of being separated, I finally filled out the papers for divorce. And I'm sharing this with you guys.
Nah, no, you're not. 3 minutes of you whining with that sad music on the background is more than I can handle. Yeah, guess what? She filed for divorce because she felt lonely. That's just a good of a reason, just like any others, to destroy a man's life, to destroy your own, and not to mention to destroy the life of your child. But hey, you felt lonely.
Listen, some men are not romantic, and that's okay. For whoever they end up with, but not me. I actually want flowers.
Yeah, maybe next time, if there's gonna be a next time, put your kids first, or at least before flowers.
Okay, tonight is the night. Tonight's the night. New Year's Eve, best night of the year to break up with your boyfriend. I'll tell you why. You could leave him in 2022. You start 2023 fresh. New Year glow, that breakup glow, it's all together. You take January, February, March. You get a Pilates membership. You get a journal. Glow up era. Then you're ready, single, ready to mingle in the spring. New year, new you. Leave that loser behind. It's the best time of the year to break up. Also, I've broken up with several guys in December and January. It just feels right, you know? Leave him behind. Am I liking it? Break up with your boyfriend.
Well, unfortunately for me, I'm straight, so I don't have a boyfriend. Also, New Year's Eve is all gone by now, so maybe next year. But then again, do I want to be you on Christmas Eve? Let me read this for you guys, cause again, sad music on the background, obviously, cause she's crying. Christmas Eve 2022 ending the same way as Christmas Eve 2021, in tears. I wonder why. Did you by any chance took your own advice? You're obviously someone I can rely on taking advices from, but still I am gonna pass.
My ability to turn off my emotions when a man no longer deserves my attention is probably one of my favorite skills. I have mentioned before that I went through a pretty bad breakup a few years ago, and it like almost ruined me.
Oh no, what happened? Why did you guys broke up? Were you by any chance chewing your food and speaking to him at the same time? Cause that will pretty much do it for me.
So I basically figured out why I hate men yesterday. I went to a psychic and she was telling me all about my past life. And in my past life, my lover actually like choked me to death, which is like so rude, but that's a different conversation like altogether. Anyways, she was saying that I have like this like multi-dimensional trauma rooted in my DNA and I need to like get it cleansed. So I'm doing a yoni cleanse with her next week because my sacral chakra is blocked and that's stopping me from manifesting the life that I want. Like, can you believe that?
I actually can. What I can't believe though is how are you saying all that with a straight face? On account of me hoping you're joking. But then again, you do have potato tattooed on your arm, so who knows. Anyway, her psychic and the baby witch from earlier told me I should end this video here, so as always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.